composite figure is made of multiple shapes. Made out of multiple shapes. And there's no limit. 2, 3, 4, 10. There's no rule. Generally in 7th grade, you probably won't have more than 3, maybe 4, but there's no rule. So, we're going to draw a composite shape. Alright, if I have this end of a triangle, so like an angle sign, and then I continue on like it's a rectangle, but then I end with a half a circle. So triangle, continue on like a rectangle, end with the circle, half a circle. This is a composite shape. As is, you can't define this. That's not a shape we know. But your first step is to break this shape into shapes you do know. So step 1, break into basic shapes. So I'm going to add lines to this figure to make it a triangle, a rectangle, and a half circle. Now, the next part, you copy straight off the formula chart or off your notes. Step 2, how many shapes are there? 3. So I'm going to write the area formula for each shape. So I'm going to write area formula for each shape. So I have a triangle, a rectangle, and a half circle. So we're going to do triangle, rectangle, and then half a circle, or semicircle, S-E-M-I, circle. Alright, 3 shapes. I'll use 3 colors. Area for a triangle. A equals what?
1/2 BH.
1/2 BH. Area formula for a rectangle.
BH.
Just BH. A equals BH. And then it was on that worksheet yesterday.
Half.
Uh-huh. And then what's the formula for circles? Pi r
2.
r squared.
2. Yeah, I got it.
So the half part is just because it's half a circle. Now we just work each one out, one at a time.
Wait, so in that one, it would be like regular, like a regular circle, but you're divided.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, if I added numbers to my shape, if I told you that from here to here, all the way across, is 9. From this side's 5. Oh, thank you. And this is 4. All right, that's all you need to know. 5, 4, and 9. My triangle, right here. I need base and height. What's the base of the triangle?
9. 5. 5.
4. 4, 3.
2, 1.
4.
How'd you get it?
9 minus 5.
Oh.
If this is 5, and you take 5 and you carry it down,
4.
from here to here is 5. And I know from here to here is 9. So from here to here is 4. Don't ever trust drawings.
Triangle is 8.
So this is 4. So base is 4. What's the height of the triangle?
4.
4.
What's 4 times 4?
16, 8.
And then divide it by 2.
8.
So half of 16 is 8. Okay, so that one's done. Next shape, rectangle.
4.
What is the base of the rectangle?
5.
What is the height of the rectangle? 5 times 4. That one's done. This is the one that takes some work. It really stinks when you get 2 out of the 3 and then you get it wrong because you messed up the circle. So be careful with the circle. Do all the steps. This is not on your formula sheet. You have to remember that it's half a circle. All right, so we've got 1/2. Pi is 3.14. How much is the radius of that circle?
2.
2. Because if this is 4, then half is from here to here is how much? 2. So radius is 2, and that's squared. So 2 times 2,
4.
and then I can do this in a lot of different steps. I could do this times this, and then half it. Or I could half the 4 and multiply it by 3.14. Bless you.
6.
So, which do you think is easiest?
The half.
Having 4.
Half the 4? So, half of 4 is 2. 2 times 3.14,
6.28.
6.28. So this is the area, oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah. This is the area of my half circle. I had to make sure we did the divide by 2 part. Now, I have 3 numbers. I add them all together because my shape was all 3 of them smushed together. My last step, step 3, you have to decide, are you adding or subtracting? So when you look at your shape, I'm going to move it down. Is this 3 shapes added together?
Yes.
Yes. You might have a shape with another shape cut out of it, in which case it's a shape minus a shape. But this one is 3 shapes added together. So your last step, you have to decide, am I adding or subtracting?
Add.
So I have 8 plus 20. So I'm going to do 28 and then 6.28. The decimals have to be lined up when you add. So that's 28. 6 plus 8. 14. So 34.28. So the area of this shape is 34.28. If you need to make a note to line up your decimals, line up decimals.